What is going on, Fields and Genitals? I'm Make a Dash, and welcome back to Knights of the Republic. I am keeping my graphics settings the same, by the way. Whoa!
Thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
I'm keeping my graphics settings the same as they were on the Endar Spire, in case Taurus is any less laggy. Also, I think maybe the game wasn't using my GPU and it was trying to run off of the integrated graphics chip, which is not a good idea. So, yeah, okay. I was with you. Do you remember? I had a strange dream. Make a Dash. Karth. Where am I? Yeah, Karth the one on the communicator, I remember. Let's do that one.
Slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things, but try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We banged it pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived in the scene, we were long gone.
Also, I think the music volume's a little loud. I think I'll have to. I'm going to restart the recording whenever this conversation is done and turn movies back on anyway. So, I will turn that down at the same time. Okay, I'm going to try to get into the character here and respond with things that make sense for her to say. See, the Sith, let's do that.
Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw in your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare for a borrowed crew, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on the foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Alright. Let's see, why is it so important to find Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna ask, how do we know if she's still alive?
But Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Alright. See, I'm going to say, what do we suggest we do next?
Gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. If we're careful,
except I'm a scoundrel, not a soldier.
Attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Right, didn't I just ask? Let's see, didn't I just ask where we should start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. You don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Okay, I think I'm going to ask him some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
See, what do you know about Malak?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who will crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Alright. A Jedi? What do you mean?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Basila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
See, don't worry.
I hope you're right, but the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with their support of the Jedi Council. I think Basila may be the galaxy's last hope.
Okay, what can you tell me about this planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. That was a long time ago. The upper city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and the planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Taris is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls, mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight. I've already entered all this info into your data pad, Jeremy.
Alright. What about you, Karth?
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Alright, I guess you're starting from Basila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. And after all, we're looking for Basila, not a couple of grunts like us. Alright, soldier. Let's move out.
I'm not a soldier, though. Am I? I thought I made myself a scout. Or not a scout, a scoundrel. Let me... First of all, I doubt this will stop the recording. Let me lower the music volume to about half. Oh, it just like suddenly stopped. Okay. Oh. It's still pretty loud. There we go. That's some good ambient music. Oh. Okay. Let me check. Okay, I am a scoundrel, but he's calling me a soldier. That's weird. Okay, I'm actually going to go restart the recording so I can turn movies back on. Alright, I will see you once the recording is restarted. Alright, I'm back, and I restarted the recording. So now we will have movies if they pop up. Okay, so we have 3 med packs and a computer spike in our footlocker. And we have a workbench. The game you'll find items and other items. Find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. Where did I get items? I guess it was just I was thinking it would say that, but it didn't. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. So yeah, let's use the workbench. Let's see, these, I'm not sure if we have any, so prototype vibroblade has a vibration cell, which will add 1 damage, I guess. No. Oh, that's probably just referring to the actual weapon over there. So damage bonus, physical 1. Okay, let's assemble it. And range, it's probably going to be Karth's blaster. And we have nothing for that. So, let's see. Let me check. Okay, I have a combat suit, and I'm gonna go melee mostly, I think. Actually, instead of a longsword, let me go with a... Let's see, is a vibroblade any better? No, it's actually... So the vibroblade does less damage than the longsword, but it has doubled the critical hit. I think I'm going to keep the guaranteed damage. And stealth generator, I don't have anything for any of these. Karth has got clothes. Let's get rid of those clothes. We want to see Karth in all his glory. And he's got blaster pistols, his own blaster pistol, and then extra blaster pistols. Yeah, Karth, naked. Okay, we'll give him some armor whenever we find some, but clothes do literally nothing. So, alright, let's head out to the apartment complex. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Alright. This is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth. Alright, let's take Karth. The final battles of the war took place on the Galactic Rim, but Revan Malak came back changed.
Alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was the patrol here just yesterday and they found nothing. Why do you Sith keep bothering us? I can't skip it. Oh, damn.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Oh, snap. Okay, I think I'm going to take out this dude. And Karth can take out this dude from the distance. What feats does he have? Power Blast? And I'll alternate Power Blast and non-Power Blast. What the hell? Okay, and... And then the alien dude's helping us. So that's cool.
What?
See. Poor skill. He should never talk back to that Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. I can skip. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it'll be the last. I'm gonna read the alien stuff. Is there a way to turn down their volume? I could just do it in post, I suppose. That would take forever. Okay, when someone comes searching for this patrol. Oh, snap. I did not read that. With any luck, they won't bother us again for a while. He said something about moving the bodies. Actually, I can... He said, don't worry about the bodies. I'll move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. Is there any way to change... Let's see, it's just one single voiceover volume. There's no way to change the, to change just the alien voices. That's kind of dumb. Okay. Anyway, okay, we got a blaster rifle, frag grenade, a poison grenade, adrenal strength, and adrenal stamina. Alright. Let's see. What's the stats on the blaster rifle? Oh, where is it? Can he not equip it in that hand or something? Maybe it's because he has stuff equipped? I don't know. And... what happened to the blaster rifle? Wouldn't he have the proficiency for it? I saw it get put in there. Did I maybe not take the items by accident? Oh, I hit close instead. Derp. Okay, so... Karth Blaster does 2 to 7. Wow, that's really weak. And the blaster rifle does 1 to 8. And has a longer range and a better critical threat. So I think I'm going to let him have that instead of the, he has clothes on now. I guess that's a glitch or something. I'm lagging a little bit. Oh, he put them on when he walked out. He didn't want to be indecent. Anywho. Let's see. A low security door. I mean, you don't get any dark side points for breaking into things.
On it.
So, let's just break into things. Hey, Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Actually, I can. So, I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Oh, see, let's persuade her. You can trust me, maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right
Oh, it's a
sort.
success.
When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
See, is there anything I can do to help? Hey, anything I can do? Wait, it's... Oh yeah, it's like the clip it thing from Microsoft Word. That's what it reminds me of. It looks like you're writing a letter. Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I can speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Alright, I'm gonna ask her some
I can't
questions.
help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
How long did it happen? I already asked all those questions. So
Goodbye
I'll be
and good
going.
luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Okay, I have a journal entry added. And she's explained to me that she attacked Holden in self-defense when he began making drunken advances in retaliation. Okay, so I need to find Holden. And there's a bag. See, with parts, med pack, and some credits. I can't get through there. Oh, I'm blocking me again. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, so there's the rim. Well, we don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. Haha. My name is Lorene, by the way. Illegal aliens. Pleased to meet you. I'm a Kadash. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. The latest thing, you know. Very high tech. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy to fight. Should even protect against lightsabers, or so I hear. That could come in handy. The shields aren't perfect, of course, but they can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dual-lane shield down pretty quick. They can only absorb some...
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Oh, lag there. Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the Akani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came, where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. Shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say, really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields. It isn't cheap, but it can mean the difference between life and death. Want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. See. I'll see. Whoa, it got louder there all of a sudden. I'll see what he's got for sale, but let's ask him some questions first. Why do I have a kiosk set up here? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens running out these apartments. Mentioned something about illegal aliens living here. Although most aliens aren't allowed to have residence in the upper city of Terrace. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part, it's a human city. But no self-respecting other city with humans would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord's been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. It's kind of racist. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments and they don't pay rent. Aren't you worried about getting caught? Terrace authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to the place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to residents. You want to see what I have in stock? Let me ask some questions first. Questions? I'd rather not. It might be bad for business if people start me answering most of the questions for a human. Most of the residents here are illegal aliens. Questions are frowned on. I don't want to lose the trust of my customers. If you really need information, go talk to Kadur, the janitor. He's bordering on senile, so all the residents figure he's harmless. They won't mind you talking to him, and he might be able to help you with out your questions. Okay, I guess I'll have to find whatever his name was. I forgot it already. And, see, I guess I could just, aren't I asking questions here? What's wrong with asking questions? You don't want to answer them, or you don't have to answer them. Alright, let me see what he's got for sale. Problem, just step up on it and have a peek. Okay, it's got med pack, computer spike parts, a military suit, which costs more than the 56 credits I have, a heavy combat suit, a regular combat suit, light battle armor, holy crap, that's really expensive, and a stun baton, wow, that's really weak. Oh, it has a 25% stun chance, okay. Long sword, I've got plenty of those, a quarterstaff. It does not a whole lot of damage, but it could be useful. Vibro sword does a bit more damage, but I don't have enough. Short sword, ion blaster, sonic pistol, I don't have enough. Light repeating blaster, a lot of these things could be useful, but they're really expensive. I don't really want grenades. Energy shield, no thanks. It's too expensive anyway. Is this the one he was talking about? Sound dampening stealth unit, that could be alright. See, so it gives you 2 extra stealth. I already have a stealth field generator. The public unit improves on the basic stealth mode by dampening all sound the user might make. Opponents must make an awareness check versus user stealth skill +2, or remain unaware of them. The user must have paid points into the stealth skill to gain the use of stealth mode. Combat disrupts the field, but mundane tasks do not. Battle stimulant, I think I'll pass. Some mines, and alright, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. The vibro sword is pretty cool, but you get them later. The quarterstaff, I don't know, it's only 2 credits, but let's see, I'm rocking a vibroblade in one hand right now, and it does more damage than the quarterstaff. So I think I'm going to get out of here. And whoa, where am I? Okay. Back again, so what can I do for you on I'm in stock? No, I'll be going. I just walked toward you and you automatically caught me. See you around, I'll come back if you need bad equipment. I've got some merchandise you might be interested in. Okay. Oh, a droid. Wheel. Hey, it's an alien. Talk to him. Sorry, human, but I do not wish to engage in conversations with you. Oh, I didn't see what he said. And it's not recorded in my journal. Right, it's a low security door.
On it. It's open.
And there's a Twi'lek in here.
Kudu.
Don't hurt me, just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. You should get dark side points for this, but anywho, oh, I'm stuck. Anyway, that's to the upper city. I want to explore this place a little bit more first. A Quarren? Let's talk to the Quarren. Had I known of the Trizzing attitudes toward aliens, blah 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 blah. Oh, security door. And an Ithorian. Please don't hurt me, I have nothing of value here. Just look for yourself and see. Alright. He's got a bag with some credits, parts, and a med pack. And oh, I'm turning the wrong way. What have we in here? Nothing? And let's talk to the Twi'lek. Oh hey, it's the janitor dude. Alright, this world, they chase aliens like scum since this is quarantine is over. I'm leaving for good. Right, there's a Foot Locker, but no one in here. Parts, computer spike, 2 credits. Wow, that's a lot of credits right there. Let's talk to the janitor.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, eh? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment.
We're paying for it?
Like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I'll ask some questions. Even though there's no way to answer that question that he asked, whether I got stuck here because of the quarantine, which is the case. But I want to ask some questions.
I don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I could try and help you out.
Tell me about Taurus.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to
told me
check
that.
out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Alright, where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper suites there. And from there, just
there.
south a ways. You can't miss it.
Alright, I want to ask something else.
Don't know how much I can tell.
Yeah, he's already said that. We're going to get some equipment.
The best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator.
Oh, it's the same. It's by the cantina, I guess.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but...
Alright, so what do you think of the citizen in this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith in their quarantine.
And, alright, I'll be going now. Sorry I asked about that.
Anyway, I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Alright. And, okay, and we're back to our own apartment. Well, look, where did the time go? We're already nearing up on 30 minutes. Actually, we're like right about at 30 minutes. So, I think I'm going to... Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Where's the to the upper city thing? Here we go. Alright, I think I'm going to head out to the upper city. Upper city south. The game auto saves when you enter an area transition unless it's saved in the last 15 minutes. Alright, it's good to know. Alright, oh, we have a journal entry added. And the rapid transit system. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic has a rapid transit system to allow you to move quickly through the game. You can access the rapid transit system through your map screen. On the map screen, you will see a button that says Return to Hideout. In non-action areas, you can use the button to instantly transport you back to the apartment complex where your base is located. In some action areas, this button will be disabled. While in the apartment complex, the button on the map screen will read Transit Back. When pressed, you will be transported to the location where you last used the Return to Hideout function. Remember, if you leave the area around your hideout, the transition back button will switch back to Return to Hideout, and you will have to manually walk back to your previous location. Okay? You should try using Return to Hideout and Transit Back buttons now, just to see how they work. And why not? Okay. Oh god, I have to like clear all these. This thing I'm gonna basically just accept will always be flashing. Okay, oh, this is the map. And we have the Return to Hideout button. So let's do that. When you use the Return to function, you'll be instantly transported back to your base and the entire party will be healed. Oh, that's cool. Function is disabled in most action and combat areas. Right, I am sure I wish to return to the Hideout. No one knows how Reverend Malak assembled a force powerful enough to challenge the Republic. Alright, I'm back at my hideout. And let me transit back. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. 1 2 years ago in the Sith War, Jedi said chat from Evan and Malik. Did it say no one knows how they escaped? Or only Malik escaped? I guess that's the dream I had. Anywho, I'm gonna end this episode here, and I think it's still kind of laggy. It's 18 frames per second. Not bad for where we are, but I'd still like to be a little higher. So I'll turn the graphics settings up and end the episode here. I'm Mega Dash, and I'm out.